So when it comes to first, I was there the first time in New York City we ever seen Eminem. And so he opened up for me and Pun at the Lyricist Lounge, the Outsiders group out of New Jersey. They brought him out, and this man was, you knew he was special. And all of them dudes got dreadlocks and all that. And he was so skinny, they was holding him by the back of his t-shirt so he don't fly off the stage. He was just spitting so crazy, and me and Pun, we all looking at each other like, oh my God, who's this white boy? That boy crazy.
Going.
I was at this thing called Zodiac 2. I used to go to over there. It's considered High Bridge now. And so we used to go to that club all the time. And I was there the first time I saw Biz Markie bring out Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane had the roster hat Kango to the side, right? And this is when hip-hop was hip-hop, to where you could have been tough if you wanted to be tough, but it was really about loving the hip-hop moment.
Yeah.
So, guys had the Benetton bags and all that shit. And when that man said, Big Daddy Kane went up there, he was like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I literally seen dudes trying to run up the wall, like defy gravity. This is when you used to be like, oh, and you wilding and shit like that. Man, I was there when Big Daddy Kane brought out Jay-Z for the first time. It was in Manhattan. Big Daddy Kane brought him out. And Jay-Z started spitting. And you knew he was special because at the time, Jay-Z wore the Big Daddy Kane wore the crown.
He had it.
For him to bring a young boy out there in Manhattan to get that boy to spit, so there was things like that was legendary to me. Who I seen, of course, I seen Finesse bring out Big L for the first time. Finesse had like your fans. Okay, so Finesse had fans that would just go, they didn't even want to hear the beat. They just wanted to go, oh!
They wanted to hear the lyrics.
Oh! And they would, and the fans almost lined themselves up. They'd be in the crowd lining themselves up just to cheer. They'd be like, Lord Finesse is the man that you got to hear. So, and they just keep going. That was his fan. And so when Big L came out there and started spitting with Finesse, I was out there the first show. It was uptown. It was like, that's considered Dominican land now, or Marble Hill and all that. That was the first time Finesse brought him out. I think about when we talk about hip hop, right? And I come from the birthplace. So what I try to explain to people when we go into this.
Yeah.
But Jada, it's not my fault. I'm born there, right? So when you Muslim, you look at the Mecca where they walking around the shit. It's not my fault. I'm from that place. Melly Mel lived in my neighborhood. Grandmaster Flash lived in my neighborhood. Sha Rock, first female MC in my neighborhood. Little Rodney C. Ruby D, the first Latino MC ever, lived in my neighborhood. Love Buck Starsky lived in my neighborhood. All these guys lived in my neighborhood, Mr. Ness. So I'm from the birthplace. So when I'm talking my shit, it's kind of hard to argue with me because I'm actually there. Like, as a little kid, when they see me, they go, Little Joey. That's Angel's brother, Little Joey. Smack me on the head. Yo, I keep it moving. It's like, that's how I grew up in hip-hop. But I remember the first time I ever saw KRS-One was in Cortland Projects. Shout out Sadat X. And he was this skinny. He had this Bob Marley shirt on, t-shirt with the fucking Rasta hat. And he did the South Bronx. I was mesmerized just before we even heard it. By the second time he did it, the whole fucking jam was going, South Bronx, South. We knew the song. The second time he did it one time. By the second, it was pandemonium.
Crazy.
Right? I'm thinking of, who did you see perform for like the very first time that you seen him ever perform?
One time when I was little, my moms came and snatched me off the block. That's how I always like to say my mom's is responsible for my hip-hop career. One time, late 80s, I'm chilling on the block. We playing high water, low water. When you got to jump over the rope and they keep raising. Yeah. So it's the whole block. A summer day, you know, a summer day in New York is better than anywhere. So
that's a fact.
The whole block is playing, is lit, is beautiful. My mom's come, get in the car. Me. No, I don't want to get in the car. We
having the best time.
Boy, get in. Now I'm tight. Then she's like, yo, a couple of your mans could come and ask their moms, get in. She bring me to Mount Vernon Memorial Field. Open the car door, say, yo, when you get at this time, meet me back here at the car. I get in the field. It's the fucking Fat Boys. Stick 'em. Wow. Shit was crazy, though. I'm like,
Fat Boys?
How the hell did she not? And then it was Fat Boys, it was Rappin' Duke, then Run DMC.
Rappin' Duke, the hot.
Shit was crazy, dog. Run DMC,
Run
Fat
DMC?
Boys, Rappin' Duke.
In the park?
The best. That shit was, I'm like, how the fuck? It was no gram or nothing. It was barely newspapers, man. I'm like, who gave my moms the call that this shit was, and that shit was probably changed my life right there.
Yeah, me and my brother, my Uncle Angel, he's a pastor now and all that, but he had promised us he was going to take us to that concert in Madison Square Garden that Run DMC, the one they say everybody put up the Adidas in the air.
Fresh Fest.
We waited for him in front of the building. Like, let me tell you something. When you see these movies of kids waiting for their father to come and their father never come, when I tell you, me and my brother was looking at every fucking headlight coming up the block, hoping my uncle came.
He never came?
Nah, he never came. And you know what? My Uncle Angel, he wasn't even like hip-hop like that. So I believed him. We sat in front of the projects waiting for hours. And then all you can hear is the legendary stories of how motherfucker lift up all the Adidas and all that. But maybe we was too young. That shit also got, people always like to say, hip-hop started peaceful, but every block party I went to, somebody pulled out a shotgun and robbed the whole park.
Started a stampede.
Or started a stampede, right? So even at Fresh Fest, no matter everything that happened, they said, Brooklyn's in the house. Like, they were like, it was going down in that motherfucker. They was throwing dudes over the whole shit. 30 years. I've been telling my stories in the studios or with friends, and I've been telling people, turn the cameras off. Turn your phone off. It's strictly for us. Or for 1 week of podcast, I turned into the Wendy Williams of podcast. I just got to be honest with you. I never knew.
What am I supposed to do when I don't have a hood?
Whoa! Listen, let me tell you something. I don't know how I become Wendy Williams of podcasting in 1 week, Jada. My phone is off the hook. Like, every rapper in the world is hitting me up like, yo, Joe, I don't like how you said this. I don't like how you said that. I had to hit Angie Martinez, queen of journalists, one of the queens, and be like, yo, how you deal with this? Because, by the way, we went #1, It ain't easy being #1, but somebody got to do it. So the podcast went #1. So listen, I'm going to address what happened.
Scott Joe is crazy.
Yo, what did I do now? Yo, listen.
Only thing I agree with before you go into your, because he got something to tell you. But only thing that I did see that I don't think I'm prepared for is that when they taking stuff and switching it around and making their own,
so you mean like Charlamagne? That's what you trying to say?
I was listening to Charlamagne interviewing Snoop, and if we did pull up, did you ever say Kendrick surpassed Dre and Snoop and Cube and all of the...
I was talking about radio play exactly.
In the last
Snoop
2
Dogg
years.
is the king.
Yeah.
He's the king of rap, hip-hop. You could pull up a million interviews where I said the most famous rapper in the universe of rap music is Snoop Doggy Dogg.
So I wonder, why did he do that to us?
Nah, we in that space now, Jada. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They trying to stick the knife in us. Yo, Joe Budden, let me tell you something. You are my friend. I know you 20 years. You've been doing this thing. You ain't sent us no edible
He ain't gotta send us no edible.
He didn't send us no edible strawberries.
He don't have to send us anything.
He ain't send us no flowers. He ain't send us no champagne.
Where did you get, for one, shout out to Joe. Why you think he's gonna send us anything after you named the seats behind the seats after him? He's saying all of this crazy
Joe
stuff.
Budden,
where do you think he's gonna send us anything?
He 800 episodes in. I gotta salute the brother. And just we the new guys on the block. We ain't got no disrespect for Joe Budden. Now, Birdman, I read that. I came into the studio with them talking about that on the radio. Maybe he's been my friend 20 years. He don't like me talking about him getting divorced. But I got nothing but respect and love for the Birdman. I'm telling you, my phone was shaking. I'm not used to this.
Joe, we still active. We got love out here. You gotta keep the love.
We gotta keep the love. And yo, I did get love.
Okay.
Primetime called us. Deion Sanders.
Coach
He loves
Prime?
yes.
No doubt.
He loves how we talked about his family, his son, and all that. He appreciate us. We the realest in the game. You know, I bumped into Lenny Kravitz at the Knicks game. We're gonna go right into I bumped into Lenny Kravitz. I bumped into Amy Schumer, okay? They both said they've been watching our podcast and that it's funny as hell and they love it. I didn't even know these people know us as human beings. But let me tell you, let me reflect on the slight hate and the shots we've been getting. Because it's not easy going number one. There's some people been doing podcasts for 30 years and they ain't go number one and get 100,000 subscribers and stuff like that. We on our way, right? But let me tell you, this reminds me of the movie American Hustler with Denzel. Remember when Denzel, he thought he was down with the mob, they shot him, they almost killed his wife and all that. He said, my family. And you seen what the mob boss said? He said, so you got shot with success. Success shot back at you, you know. What do you rather be? Successful with a couple enemies or unsuccessful with no friends, huh? What do you want to be, huh, Jada?
What do you want to be?
I mean, success shot at us, you know what I'm saying? We climbing up too fast. But everybody let you know, I'm going to speak on behalf of me and Jada. We are not malicious. We are not trying to throw shots at nobody for real. We having fun, great time giving you our perspective. I'm trying to keep this conversation non-controversial, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why.
Got it, Crazy Joe.
I want to sit down.
Let's go, Crazy Joe.
Nah, listen, I want to sit down with a podcaster that has 3 followers who think he know. And because they sit down, yo, this guy's cap, but I want to sit down next to one of them in their NYC apartment when they shoot. I'm going to walk in the NYC, right? And sit next to him. Because I don't think people truly understand. I'm a project baby for real. I'm from the projects. The soil of soil. You know, you can't do nothing to Fat Joe. If you go look him up, street, you can't not say, I'm be looking there and I'm really looking at guys calling me a capper or this or that. I want to sit next to one of these guys and say, break down the cap. Because when I say shit, you know, I said I did records with Big. Everybody, he's the capper of a lifetime. They put out the second album, the double album. Fat Joe was featured on that album. Now, did they take me off? They took me off. But they put out the real list. And somehow, some way, every time I say something, if I say I saved Common's life, he come up on here and say, I saved his life. And it come, I don't know what, I'm trying to verify. Where's the cap? And then some of you guys.
You don't need no validation,
No,
Joe.
listen. Some of these guys, right?
Because
if you're really from the projects, some of these guys are so horrible on these podcasts that they're not even garbage. You ever seen the dumpster in the projects where they got like that gook, that shit? Your shit like
dumpster
that garbage.
Juice.
The dumpster juice. Your shit like the gook that come out the bottom of the dumpster. Don't compare yourself to us. Our shit, you know, we need 800 episodes. I'm talking prematurely. But yo, I'm not used to number 2. We gotta go number 1. We went number 1 on Apple off 1 EP.
This shit is new, Joe. We new, man. We gotta be humble and thankful, man.
I'm humble, but I speak reality. And if you guys don't think I'm watching y'all, I do watch y'all. Do you watch How about disgruntled MCs? They never got under your skin, like disgruntled former crew members and stuff like that. When they go off, you just ignore them all the way?
You got beef with Jada? Say my name. You shy? I said, if they don't say my name...
Oh, they say my name because they think they think Joe way up.
Listen.
They think Joe way up. They wouldn't say my name 10 years ago, 15 years ago when we was running around giving the beats to their favorite rappers. Now they say my name because they say, oh, this guy courtside, he's number one.
I'm going to get a lawsuit. I'm going to get a color.
These are all lawsuits. They think they're going to trick me out of the streets. You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't saying my name when we was giving dudes the beats every day. So I'm just saying, I'm going to choose one of you guys who got a podcast in preferably a nicer setting. Yeah. I'm going to come in by myself with about $2 million in jury just so I can show you how much cap I'm working with. And we're going to sit there and I want to see you break down the cap because, you know, that's how I feel. That's it. I'm going to do it. One of you going to be a lucky contender and you're going to have a couple of more followers than your two aunts and your cousin.
I'm coming with a torpedo bat. That's all I know. Fuck around.
And so it's hard being number one, but everybody got to do it. So success shot at you.
Success shot at
you. You know, so we here. Let me tell you something.
Switched it. The train is coming. Then the success shot at you.
Now.
Success
shot.
I like the success shot at you.
No, success shot at you.
You gotta listen. We gonna do what we do because we do what we do. We don't gotta. Don't get disturbed and don't get. You know what I mean? Don't let that shit bother you, bro.
Yeah, they try to.
It's only bothering you because you on the radar. You know what I mean? Shout out to On the Radar, but we on the radar. Travis Hunter just got married. I don't really like to talk about that kind of stuff, but you gave us a story from your neighbor, how something happened. He had a nice, hundreds of $1 million lick. They invited the neighbors over, toasting, hitting the thing, ding, ding, ding. The next day, he gets the slip.
So you don't like to talk about it, which I agree with you, but you want to line me up to talk about
No. I just want...
What do you think about Travis Hunter and his babe, getting married? What does Jadakiss think about that?
I wish him the best. I wish him much success in the NFL and much success in marriage.
I just don't believe these days in true love no more. So I don't believe...
You don't believe in true love?
I don't believe in true love no more like that. Meaning that back in the days, the love our parents had, or the love at least the last sprinkle of love we had, is different now. So now...
Everything's microwave.
No, everything's a business agreement.
Instant, yeah, it's a business.
You get married, you got to sit down. I watch, and it's on a thing, I watched this thing on Netflix, Ocho Cinco and his girl, who I always thought they loved each other to death, and they brought the lawyers before the wedding. And the wedding was called off because they was like, I want a piece of your show. You want a piece of my show. I wanted this. It just turned straight business. And so what I'm saying to you is that, unfortunately, especially a young athlete, the stigma is not true because John Beeson's my brother. He's a real smart guy. But the stigma around young athletes is they know how to play the fuck out the sport. They ain't that bright. And so the girls zero in on them.
It's not they're not that bright. They book smart and they athletic when it comes to
smart
about the y'all. Yeah, because they gym rats. They've been in the gym or the field or the classroom. They haven't been on Broadway.
The census is God bless Travis Hunter, but my common sense say this won't end right. He's gonna end
no prenup.
No prenup. This ain't gonna end right. And so that's the point where if that's your son, that's your nephew,
this
that's
might
your
be
best
real
friend.
Love though, crack. No prenup mean.
When was the last time we saw real love in this generation? Like, you could say real love, unless you both is broke and you coming up together, she get a good job and you get a job and we buy the crib together and we do it together. Other than that, if you a guy with 100 M's and all that, chances say you fucked and big time. And let me tell you something. Somebody should have jumped in front of the barrel.
Do anybody got something to say? Somebody should
have jumped in front of the barrel early, like an uncle and nephew. We hate those people, but at least let it be known. I got a friend, right, which I can't really talk in too much detail, but I got a friend who was once married and, they got him. You know what I'm saying? They got him for his paper and all that. His ex-wife got him. She took most of the bread. He was back, fucked up, this, that. Crawled out the dungeons.
Crawled out?
Out the dungeon. When I say dungeons, look, when you go pick up your man and he got the Hitler mustache.
Yo, come on, bro.
The big shit like this, he don't even look like, he all fucked up. When you go up there, he got the quarter field. Now, the big shit like this. When you come pull up and you like, damn, bro. Like, yo, what happened?
Speaking of I don't like how, what you call him from Indiana. There's somebody on the Pacers that look like Ron from different world. I hate that nigga, dog.
Shepard.
I don't like Benjamin Shepard or whatever his name. He got a rifle though, but I hate how he looks like Ron from a different world.
Lie to you, I don't like a bunch of them Indiana guys, but him right there, the guy who come up in there to ruffle some feathers.
Ron from a different world.
Listen, that's what I mean. That mustache.
He got the big bread. See how you thought your man was...
But my man was fucked up. So we encourage him. Sure enough, he gets back on his feet. He starts making a bunch of money again. And he's ready to rekindle an old flame.
Oh, he went back?
Yes.
After they...
Listen. But my thing is, because everybody talking behind his back. You got your crew, I got mine. Everybody, yo. I had the balls to pull over on the West Side Highway. He gonna know I'm talking about him. And I said, yo, they left you fucked up already. Are you sure you want to do that? Nah, Joe, I know what I'm doing, this and this. I said, bro, I picked you up with the quarter field.
Yo, come on, man.
Nah, the mustache, the shit. The shit like Shepard from Indiana, that big old, the fucking free cheese mustache. You remember them block cheese shits? That nigga got that shit right there, right? So I'm like, yo, check this out. I said, you should. I wouldn't have been a real one. I wouldn't have kept it real with myself, with my DNA. So I had to be. He said, nah, I got this and this and that. I said, all right, you sure? I just want you to know, I'm bringing this up at this time just so that you know that, I'm not just going with, I'm just trying to be, nah, Joe, I got this. Everybody's happy. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, they want to spin that. They want to rekindle that old flame. I don't know what to tell you. It just ain't safe no more, man. To get married and shit like that. That
you
shit
need old
safe.
Music in the back right here. Where's the love?
No, that's what I'm saying.
The love.
Because once you coming in the game, you know what I'm saying?
It's just a Dunkin' cup, but it's Kiss Cafe in here, baby.
That's right, baby.
KissCafeCoffee.com, baby.
KissCafeCoffee.com. We got rewind to 10. Why fight the time while you can rewind the time? Why look 53 while you can look 43? Why look 43 while you can look 33? If your wife says she likes you with that gray beard, she's lying, guys. Get in the game. Get your stride back. Rewind to 10. Sally's Beauty. CBS. Yo, listen. Kai Cenat, right? He must have...
I think Travis should have called Kai.
Oh, yo, he ain't go to the school of Kai.
No, he didn't.
He ain't go to the school of Kai. But you know what also that tells me about Travis? He ain't got real people around him as much as he did.
He do.
Somebody
got Coach Prime, he got Shador, They told him. No, they love him, but I think Prime sat him down and gave him all the game that he did. Shout out to Coach Prime.
Well, I love Prime.
He treated him like a son. I know he gave him all the tools and the resources.
Let's move forward
that he needed.
So I could talk about the funniest shit I've seen since like Dave Chappelle. This guy, Kai Cenat, has a class for athletes. The audience is athletes making 100 million, 50 million, this and that. And what not to fall for with like bad chicks and baddies and all that. So they got a girl acting like she, and then you got a guy. So she calling him like, hey, babe.
Shooting a shot.
No, in front of the classroom. hey, babe, you know, I'm at the mall. You know, I seen this watch, you know, and I cannot leave the mall without this watch. This is mine. It just speaks to me, this, that. And then she goes, you know, I need to see if you can wire over 60,000, just 60,000, babe, this. So they jump out. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up, let her talk some more. He goes, what kind of, she asks her, what kind of watch? She says, what kind of watch? And she says, AP. He says, this is your out. You absolutely hate APs. You can't see it with APs, this. So he's teaching the guy, and the girl's like, yeah, well, but I like AP, this and this and that. And they start telling him, yo, tell her your shit is maxed out. Like, you know, you already spent this week's money. It's done. And she said, damn, some guys got me like that before. This, that. I mean, they're giving classes on how not to get got by a chick.
I think we need that.
Oh, no.
That should be mandated.
I thought it was brilliant. Like, I'm watching this shit, I'm dying laughing. I'm like, yo, this shit is brilliant. Because, you know, guys out here, they getting got. Let me ask you a question, right? Now that I'm talking about it. I wouldn't say you because you've been married a long time, but what's the foulest shit a chick ever did to one of your mans that you was just like,
man.
No, I need it, though. I need it from the top.
I can't enter this realm. I just know, I know somebody that's on that I can't even say. It's a lot of, you know, just be.
Yeah, but can we hear one?
I can't, I don't.
In general.
I don't, these is too serious and detrimental to, you know what I mean? Just watch. Lose your money, don't lose your mind. And don't lose your money either. Or your mind, so don't lose nothing, man. Watch your fucking, you know what I mean?
Man,
watch your back, young athletes.
Well, I've had a young girlfriend way before that. Like, I had a serious girlfriend, and I was in the hood. This before I ever thought I was gonna be Fat Joe the rapper. And every single guy I ever had beef with, like, I'm like, yo, Black Tone, I'm gonna get him. Yo, Chaguito, I'm gonna get him. All that shit while I'm sitting there. Yeah. Everybody from the hood, I'm a this, that. So I break up with the girl, and they hit me, yo, Craig.
She with Chaguito.
Sorry, she just walked out the spot with Chaguito. Yo, Craig, Black Tone, he smashed his shorty.
They know how to get you back.
They'll fuck all your enemies. It's just the truth. And when I say enemies, and then once they finish with the enemies, they'll fuck your friends. So
and turn them into enemies.
Oh, it's bad out here, man. And so this many years ago, but that's the foulest shit ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to use one of my friends. I got friends, too much shit done happen to them. You know, as far as me, it's like, yo, I done seen it. I stared the enemy in the barrel. It was like, damn, and you can't do nothing about it. You just got to handle it and take it on the chin.
Yeah. Karen, I got to get the up NYC and get my little yachties.
Are you going to get the little yachties?
Yeah, need them, man. Slow just hit me back, hopefully. Uh-oh.
Nah, we got them little yachties. They a play off of the old, I think the old LeBron Air Force. The patent lovers.
Yeah, the joints we used to rock.
Yeah, the joints we used to rock.
They
brought them shits back and put the little Yachty logo on there. Shout out to Little Yachty, a real sneaker collector. Shout out to Wale. I'm talking about rappers. 21 Savage got an ill collection. Offset got a mean collection. I mean, guys, we always hear you. We always hear Fab. We always hear Fat Joe. Clark Kent. I'm
not in it. Man, I don't got a mean collection, man. My collection I'm nowhere.
Yo, Jada, you buy a lot of sneakers. I don't even know where you put them at. You might have a house for sneakers.
That's PJ. That's PJ Tuck. Yo, shout out to PJ. Yesterday in the huddle, he pointed down to the mellow PE 10s he had on. He seen me with what I had on yesterday. The low
what
top
you had on
13s.
Your feet?
Those is 12s or 13s.
The mellow 13s?
No, I had on one of the classics, one of them joints. But PJ Rec, he supposed to be listening to tips. He point down so I can see his joints. He like, I see you, Kiss. I said,
no, he been flexing hard.
He be killing.
And he's like a size 15. No, actually, he's a 13. He's a 13. So whatever mellows I got, they like size 15.
Yeah.
Like I never could wear them. And so just like the jackets, I just collect everything with the knit colorways. I even rocked the Cleveland. Remember when they had the black joints with the knit colors? I don't know how Cleveland made a knit colored
sneaker
joint. Yeah, Jordan. But
no, you remember the Cavs they had the blue and orange uniforms back with Elo and Mark Price in them.
And that's what they got. They got the Nick I think they're the Force. They got the Nick Force. Crazy. That color wave, the Nick color wave. And that whenever I wear it with some Nick shit, but they quick to Cleveland to hit me up like, yo, that's a Cleveland wave. Don't think it's the Nick. No, from the cage to the stage, Chris Brown, $6 million bail for allegedly throwing a bottle. $6 million.
They made his bill 6 M's.
6 million. This on your own recognizance in New York. You out. I seen guys for murder get out on their own recognizance. 6 million, and his response was from the cage to the stage. They ain't gonna stop that bag.
He did a show when he got out, or
but he's just saying, like, yo, the show goes on. He's out on bail. Now he's able to do this tour globally, worldwide. And so, first of all, the bail, I already told you how I feel about that. And the bail just triple proves how I feel about $6 million bail. I mean, Bernie Madoff paid 10 and he stole 71 billion.
Yeah, that was nothing for Madoff. They should have made Madoff shit crazier than that.
They should have made this shit $1 billion bail or some shit. Not real talk. If they're gonna do that, shout out Bad Bunny. I know it's reggaeton, but the man, the biggest streamer in the universe, he did Saturday Night Live. I never knew Bad Bunny was also an actor.
He did SNL.
He destroyed Saturday Night Live.
Killed it.
What? I'm watching it. I'm like, damn, yo, this guy's just way too talented. Like, he could act, he could rap, he could sing. Shout out to Bad Bunny. You know them seats you was in last night? I usually sit there. And, you know, they kind of gave it to Bad Bunny while I was, they had me in the corner over there. You know, I salute the God. But I realized he was in town for Saturday Night Live. I seen your section. You know, y'all was popping over there. You know, I'm watching you on TV, Jada. I don't know if you know Eastern Conference Finals. I would not love anybody other than my business partner and my brother, Jadakiss, on them court sides, looking amazing on TV. And guess what? I got that jacket you had on last night, too.
I mean, you know how we do, baby. Dope boy fresh, man.
I think we just I think as a Nick fan, I got whack ones, I got good ones.
I got all kind of Nick Baff in there.
I just take all that shit for years and I got them. Like yesterday, Rich Player dressed up like an asshole, like a real Nick fan asshole. Like he had the satin starter with the fucking Mitchell and Ness track, with the shirt, the hat, the fucking. He went
fanatic. He went all the way fanatic. He took it there.
I love that though, man. I love it. Shout out to the young boy, NBA young boy. Now he announced the tour, and it sold out in seconds.
My daughter called me. She already. Anywhere, could you get me tickets to any one of his shows, Dad? First she hit me. Did you know NBA YoungBoy? I knew what was coming after that.
Let me tell you something. This tour is scarier than the Rockefeller Rough Rider tour. Like, you know what that was like back in that day? Rockefeller Rough Rider tour. Like, people were like, yo.
Hard Knock Life.
Yeah, this Hard Knock Life. You know, you got NBA YoungBoy got every so-called firecracker on this tour with. So, like, it's an over and under of if it's going to get popping in every city. You know, he got the guys. He got the guy piss on your grave, all that, like that. You know, this we got to keep our eye on this one. He got those guys.
If he's able to make it a successful tour, it'd be good media. I think after them couple bids, running with the law, I think he gonna just get out there and get his bag. He can't control what happens out of his power, but I think the shit he just coming from being involved in, I think he's gonna try to have a good, successful tour, man. Shout out to NBA YoungBoy, man.
What's these guys? Girl, you know it's true, but that ain't hip hop. Milli Vanilli.
Don't you know Kevin Lyles got writer's credit for that song?
Yo, let me tell you.
Did you ever know that?
Yo,
Kevin Lyles is the writer for Milli Vanilli's that
Milli
song.
Vanilli, shout out Kevin Lyles. Milli Vanilli was actually dope.
Yeah, to that one mishap when they pulled it, when the thing starts skipping.
I think that's most rappers today. When I go to these young boy shows or I got shows with them, they not saying one word. They letting the shit play and they just ad-lib they shit.
That goes back to craftsmanship, man. You gotta learn your music. You gotta learn how to rhyme over the TV track. You gotta learn your song. You gotta try to sound like the record. Complex got a top 10 hip-hop duos of all. They just coming out with all kind of shit.
Yeah, we got it.
But I like this, though. I like this list, actually. MOP's on there.
Do you like who's at number one?
Yeah, I'm not mad with this list. Number one, they got...
No. Let's just go right. All right,
with these fucking lists,
all right,
you gotta just be happy to be on the list.
No. I want to hear the number one.
This is what they got. For one, it's Complex. So subscribers and followers and people at home, I'm reading Complex. They left me off all time of Complex.
Yo,
but listen. All right, listen. They got, this is their list. Number one, this is top 10 hip-hop duos.
Hold up. I want to ask. All right. I want to ask one thing.
The people that understand
Could we finally get the people who make the Complex, who makes these lists? Like, who are these people? Can we see who are the guys who make these all-time lists?
I don't think so.
Who the fuck are these people? Not just Complex.
I don't think you'll ever see them sitting here.
It's the beef I got. When I say we did this show, shout out to Q-Tip who understands how much we love hip-hop. But we did this show so that, these guys are unqualified talking this shit. They ain't go to Dusseldorf 150 miles per hour and shit, eating fucking skiff. Them niggas, they not qualified for the shit. But go ahead, Kiss, I gotta take my glasses off.
They're putting out
blood pressure
of the double Fs and the T with the Ks after is mean.
This shit crazy.
This is the top 10 hip-hop duos of all time.
Okay.
Number one, they got Outkast. Number two, they got Mobb Deep. Number three is Gang Starr. Number four is UGK. Number five is Eric B. and Rakim. Number six is The Clips. Number seven is 8 Ball and MJG. Number 8 is EPMD. Number 9 is The Dog Pound. Number 10 is MOP. I don't necessarily agree with the order, maybe, but I'm not mad at none of those. Those are definitely the top 10 hip hop duos. If you find them, I ain't mad at none of them. I don't care about the way they.
I ain't mad at it either. I started to be first thing in the morning.
But Run DMC it wouldn't be no fucking list without Run DMC, so they don't have to be on there. They the top duo of all time.
They're a trio.
It is a trio because they're a trio because Jam Master Jay is technically a group. It's a trio.
Gang Starr does not get the props they deserve. They made it now. And I got to commend Complex for that. Because too many lists, I don't see Guru on there. I don't see Gang Starr on there. They one of the greatest duos ever. Now we got it at the top. Mobb Deep, Outkast, and I'm going to keep it a buck. I already had the beef with all my Dirty South guys first thing this morning when this list came out. They called me, look, by the way, my favorite second place besides Dubai on earth is called Atlanta, Georgia. Nobody loves it more than me. I love
They got the turkey
Atlanta.
chop?
Nah, it's just, I feel so good there, man. I'm gonna buy me one of them big ass mansions in Atlanta for no reason one day. I'm telling you, I'm gonna buy one of them big shits for no reason, just to be like, yo, my crib, Atlanta, Georgia. Right? Fucking love Atlanta, Georgia. I feel like I should have moved over there a long time ago. All right, cool. But they immediately, on my Atlanta, Georgia, and Miami guys, come with this shit. They make you get into the bullshit. They start arguing Mobb Deep. Mobb Deep just New York. And the Outkast is for the whole world. It's global. It's international. But they different. When you start off agreeing with them, then by the middle of the shit, you start arguing with them because they make you argue with them. We don't want to argue with you. We know Outkast, trendsetters, started the game. Shout out to Goody Mob. But you know, Mobb Deep, I refuse for somebody to say they were just a New York group. You know, Mobb Deep is, you know, that's it right there. It's all a matter of, that's what I want to see, right? And I'm not disagreeing with this list. Can I see the people who made this list? So I could understand they definitely wasn't wearing Timbs.
They're like the jurors.
They weren't wearing Timbs.
You're never going to see the jury.
You're never
going to see them people that made that list.
Yo, how crazy is that? But my thing is, all right, cool. 8-Ball MJG, trendsetters, legendary. I like the whole list.
Yeah, that's what I told you. The list is, I'm not mad at the list at all.
Now,
they got my brother Billy and Fame
5?
on there.
Oh yeah,
they got Corrupt and Daz on there. You can't be
Corrupt and Daz. You cannot play.
They got EPMD on there. They got Pusha and Malice on there.
There's a great list.
Eric B and Rakim, Gangstar, UGK.
Eric B and Rakim is
Mobb Deep and Outkast. That might be one of the best fucking lists Complex ever put together.
Commendable. No, the list is great. Now, Complex is crazy. Like, come on. That's like...
You already Frank's then. You can forget about it. He hasn't made the list.
I don't give a fuck about them. I'm used to getting disrespected on every list. Best dress. Yo, bro. These guys put dudes on these lists that they not close.
That shit's really bothering you. Whoever make the dress list, y'all better put fucking crack on there, man.
It's just their team. It's just their team that makes up the list.
Let me see. Who?
It's their team. It's the editorial staff.
We found. Hold on. You can bring. He found him the guy that made the list.
Look at this dude. This guy look like Yes Bezos.
Yo, yes,
this nigga looking like Yes Bezos on this motherfucker. Like, fuck out of here. These are the guys?
It's a few of them. It's all a part of their own team.
Oh, this is horrible. This like the guy who says hi to you at the Yankee game and you just keep walking past him. He go to give you dap and you don't even dap him. But he know? This is crazy. This is the most disrespectful shit in the world. You shouldn't have showed me him. I thought it was like some nerdy black dudes or some shit. Like, you know, I thought at least we had that working. These guys here, we want this guy to make the list. Listen, this is why you have a show like Joe and Jada. We really played the game. Until you go to a favela in Brazil. Favela means the projects. Them shits is all, the city of God, one way in, one way out. They kill cops every weekend there. Until you go in there and a young kid about 14 asks to smoke a blunt with you and tells you to light it up while he has a rocket launcher in his hand, don't talk to me about how you hip-hop and you can make the list. You know, until you go and perform in that spot, they had a legendary spot in Brooklyn. Until you go in that spot and it's sold out and they got the fucking German shepherds sitting there and you asking them for your second half of your money for the show, how you're not gonna perform if you don't get your bread, don't talk to me about no list. Like we done survived. We are battle scarred and tested in this shit. Oh, that's it. That's what you want, the viral moment. This the shit. You saying LeBron is better than Michael Jordan?
What? Nah, I'm not. I just think LeBron the greatest. He did everything.
I think you delusional. There's too much delusion Yo, we can't have top tier people being delusional.
Nah,
We already
for real.
got everybody delusional out here. You're adding to the schizophrenia. You got this shit fucked up.
All right,
What do you think, Jada, my business partner?
I don't like to chime in on that. I think MJ's the greatest. Then everything after that, however you want to put it, Kobe, Bron, Kobe.
Cool.
This,
I'm
that.
with that.
MJ is the goat of all goats.
You seen that?
You
Punch
can't
in
even
the
put him
air.
with
You
that.
see that Utah
Oh, you're saying because of like the moment.
cross mania?
Like, he
on
got-
him?
Just saying
he got
because
great
he.
No, not greater moments. He's better than everybody.
You
wearing
see,
his shirt.
Only
right?
black and
You wearing his
Latino
sneakers
people do that.
20 years after he was hold
If
up.
it wasn't no
Yo.
Mike, it wouldn't be none of them other niggas. And I'm not. We wrong for comparing Bron with Jordan anyway. Compare Jordan with one of them niggas that came out when he came out.
Nah, yeah. I mean, they different eras, but I'm just saying, like, for me,
At this point, we got to compare Jordan to like Messi or like Serena Williams.
What?
Or, just we got to
He's talking
compare
about goats of
against
the sport.
goats
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
everybody.
like Tom Brady.
Because
Yeah, whatever.
Muhammad
I go.
Ali,
Yeah.
Tom Brady, shit like that.
Yeah, that's how I gotta
Because
go. You
in
right.
basketball,
You absolutely right with
you
that.
have got to stop.
Nah, but think about it. Bron been the man he been the greatest player since he was 16. Like it been.
I
it been
love
right on his back.
LeBron James. I am a stan, bro.
Let him
When the
give his
Knicks
time.
Bron is
lose,
his own entity. Bron did something nobody else
every
can
year
do.
the Knicks lose,
But I
I
don't
jump
mean-
on the LeBron bandwagon once they lose. I love LeBron James. I do believe he deserves all the glory. He is not Michael Jordan. And I don't like this new generation. Sometimes I'm
didn't
watching.
see him.
Hold up, let me say this. No. I'm watching this. This is disrespect. This is all the way free. I'm throwing the foul right now on this. I've seen highlights with young kids saying, look right there, he wasn't really fouled. He scored 2 there. That's how he has 30 in the game. Now, if they would have called the pick, he would have had 2 less points. Yo, bro, the man great.
Nah, he great. Yeah, it's him and Bron.
Well, Kobe got something to say
Nah,
about that too. Yes.
Kobe cold, but Bron did, bro. It's crazy.
Let me tell you just a quick.
They both out of high school.
Yo, just a quick
Jada,
story.
I know you don't want to speak on this, but you have to talk. You have to talk.
Thank you,
You gotta
brother.
hear Bron,
You have
so
to
though,
talk.
Bron, he leads.
Political
he
records. Yo,
scored
we
the
gonna get
most
you a new
points in
record label.
NBA.
Political records.
Played the most fucking years than anybody.
But they all had the same opportunity.
And he's still averaging
And they-
25,
I
and
think
he's
Bron
40.
is incredible. But you
LeBron
can't take
is
nothing
phenomenal.
from Mike or Kobe.
I'm not
Mike
taking
is
nothing
the
from them.
blueprint, bro.
Jordan on the Wizards.
At
He was
40,
old.
Just
Bron
like
40.
Ooh, in a better league.
Let me explain something to you what these people doing. They doing it in basketball and they doing it in hip hop. Okay, they come in here, they're smarter. And so they come in here and they say, all right, Jordan averaged 28 points a game. Let's just say, I think it's 32 or something, right? I'm going to score 33 to 34 every game. Cool. Jordan, that's why all of a sudden LeBron said he ain't chasing rings. Whoa.
He out of pocket.
He been chasing them motherfucking rings. That's all we seeing. We don't even know if LeBron is better than Steph Curry. We don't know that.
Oh.
Steph Curry, let me explain something to you.
Can't you letting this go on
Let
right
me
now?
explain.
Stop and talk. Jada.
Steph
I don't
Curry
know
got the rings.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Steph Curry got the rings.
I don't know
Look,
where we
right
went
now.
wrong.
I love Steph.
No, the
Yes,
two
no.
guys, he changed the whole game, brother.
He did. That's a fact.
He got 7-footers thinking they shoot threes.
That's a
Look,
fact.
these are the two guys. You think LeBron want to see Steph Curry catch another ring before him? It's impossible, brother. They the two fighting.
I don't think Bron care no more. He broke all the records. He like,
Yeah.
Got the most buckets
Nah,
ever.
Everything you could do and more.
yeah.
At this
He
big
cares.
age
This
still.
fun, he just playing for cardio.
Yeah. Like, real life. He just don't want to go home yet.
Change the narrative now. He cares. He wants the chip. What are you talking about? The guy tries to die on the court. You know what you got to do to be 40 years old and score 20 points and all that?
Yeah,
you got to be bionic.
Sleep in a hyperbaric chair.
That's why he the best ever.
That's why he like that.
Oh, man.
And he got Bernie
But also,
Lee.
you gotta look at the teams he ran into. I know we can talk about some other stuff, but you look at the teams he ran into. No disrespect to Mike, but some of them teams, they not the KD, Steph, Klay Thompson, Draymond. Charles Barkley's son's team.
Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley.
They better than
Let me explain
KD and them?
something. Let me explain something to you. The competition.
Nah, stop.
Competition. Listen,
Stop.
listen.
I love. We had
Competition is the competition.
We had
We
GP
always
on the
had.
pod.
We couldn't get to the championship because Reggie Miller was busting our ass. Everybody got somebody. Or somebody. There's always an arch nemesis. There's always a crew to get busy. They always this. You not just waltz into a championship.
Nah, never.
The guy just was far superior than everybody. The guy wasn't scared to join the dunk contest.
guy never went to
did
game.
it all.
But look
He
who
took a year off.
The guy he never went to game 7. He never went to game 7. You right. But
Brian won game 7.
but who they played?
Kyrie won
Mike
game
was
seven.
Mike already had his
Don't do
feet
that. You
out
gonna
by
make
game
LeBron
7.
not like me. Kyrie won game 7.
Who they played, though?
How you think
Utah,
he got
Played the team that was-
Utah Jazz.
I watched
twice.
Kyrie make them shots.
Utah Jazz.
Shout out to
Golden
Brian,
State.
get him there.
I watched a
Utah Jazz
ball.
better than that Spurs team?
I was at the game. I watched a ball
Come on, man. Who he playing?
get bobbled into Ray Allen's hand and won the chip. That shit was bobbled. My thing is this. Here we go.
to
Here we go.
think a motherfucker
Now you
gets
want
to
me to
that
talk
point,
this?
Joe?
You want me to talk to
Yeah,
this?
let's go.
We locked in.
What we come here for?
I'm locked in.
We locked in.
I'm in the building in Jersey. Park my car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I come up to the lobby because you got to change elevators to go to the apartment. I get to the lobby. There's about 30 people, all white, Asian, everything, sitting in the hallway. I want to see what's going on. The security guard has a TV this little on the thing, and it's the championship, right? It's the Lakers playing. Kobe Bryant is playing the game. They down 3. He's in the game. The other team got the ball. He hits the ball off the other team. The ball hits the guy game. All 30 people said, oh, fuck, all 30. That ball was thrown in. He did that curl, popped the 3 with an and one and won the fucking game. They all knew it before he touched the fucking ball. That's greatness. How many times I seen LeBron walk in
knew
that
you was about
dugout?
to hate.
No. How many times I seen LeBron at the end of a game walking in that shit? That ain't Kobe Bryant, bro. I watched it in real time with 30 people.
Brian averaged 40 in the final.
Let me ask you this.
Cool,
Did
bro.
you watch the finals when Brian hawked down Iguodala?
No, he didn't watch that one.
You ain't see that one?
He didn't watch that one.
I actually, Remy Ma's a Golden State fan. I actually was always rooting for LeBron, and I felt like it was unfair for him. He had them boys on all cylinders. He had Curry, he had Thompson, Iguodala, Draymond Green. Let's not erase what he brings to the game.
Shout out to Dre.
Them boys was shooting that shit. I watched LeBron run from this side to that side to this side to that side. I was feeling sorry for him. I kept arguing with everybody like, yo, this ain't fair though. This ain't fair. And they was like, whack, 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 splash brothers, whack, whack. He literally had 4 other guys with him and was running coast to coast trying to, he had no chance, brother. Sometimes you get up against an opposition where you have no chance.
Fair enough. So that's to Jeff's point, is what he's trying to tell you. Jordan never had to go through that type of adversity.
Because he was better than everybody.
You gotta blame God. Whose fault is it? Whoever they put in
He
front
had
of
the
him,
fadeaway.
barbecue
He
chicken.
had the fadeaway.
When he
had
went
the
against
dunk.
good
And by
teams,
the
he
way,
lost.
by the
When he went
way,
against Detroit,
Michael Jordan was shooting
Yeah.
with accuracy.
Boston, yeah.
Took him
You
a while.
knew that
It
shit
took
was
him a
going
while to
in,
pass
bro.
him.
So y'all,
He had
everybody
dunks.
do that.
The
He had
first
the
Jordan
fadeaway.
teams,
He
though.
had everything. He
He
won
had
the
some
game. He
horrible
won the
teams
chip with a
before he got
3-point.
Scotty and all them
Crazy.
niggas. He did?
Brian took that
Brian-
0-17
to the
finals.
against the Spurs. Who was on that
They
team?
got sweat.
No.
He took
It's
who's on
over the
that
finals.
You
Sweat.
shouldn't even count the finals.
No, you rather get beaten the finals.
I'd rather don't get swept than nothing.
But
Make
you
no way to the finals and get swept.
losing the first round.
You want to know something? You want to know
Swept
something?
in the finals.
You lost in the first round.
You can't even drink a Celsius. It's no celebration at all.
Can't pop the Celsius.
When I say something,
Yes, sir.
in this conversation, Michael Jordan, LeBron, right there is where you turn the TV off. Bam on LeBron. That's it. It's over. Sweat. It's over, guys.
I made it at 22.
Turn it back on. This is not me, y'all. This is the producers. I ain't even gonna blow them up in case you bump into them in the supermarket. But they saying, is it me or are the ladies slowing up? It was a good 2 years where the ladies had it in the smash. I don't fucking think the ladies is slowing up at all. Glow is glowing. Nikki can never, she hit shit out the park. Megan's a mega star. You talk about Cardi every day. She just dropped a new single. That shit's on fire. They turned into mega star. One thing about the females, they get a single or a good album and they turn into mega stars.
Sexy Red.
Paris,
Sexy Red ain't from the South, but she's
Sexy
she's
Red,
from St.
St.
Louis.
Louis. She fucking bigger than life.
Sexy Red.
The females turn into mega iconic stars. They get out of the
You get
realm
somebody
of
like Lotto.
artists. Lotto's mega fucking.
You know, these.
She's not iconic because she's still young, but she's a mega fucking star.
Yes, she is. Shout out to Lotto. I fuck with Lotto. But the women, are they slowing down? If they are, they like at a 9. You know what I'm saying? Because
And the
I
thing
felt
is
like
not-
2 years ago, the girls
highest
was
can be
bigger than the
9.5.
guys.
They not. Yeah, the girls is fucking shit up. They killing shit.
But they really was fucking it up maybe a year
A few
ago.
years ago, it was no oxygen.
That shit was like...
They was leaving no room.
If you a guy, you rapping, get the fuck out the game.
Shit was on smash.
They was running that shit for real, but if they did fell off, they went to a 9. You know what I'm saying?
They
still
didn't fall
touring,
off
they
Ice
still
Spice.
killing.
They got out of the orbit.
You know, Ice Spice,
Is out of here.
She wasn't
She's on
allowed.
Dunkin' Donuts. She's on donuts.
Yeah, but she wasn't allowed. She's on some commercial on
donuts.
YouTube.
She's on all type of
She got some shit, Kate Spade or some shit with the DeMaio sisters.
See?
They played that commercial. But Ice Spice, she wasn't allowed to lose her ass, man. She lost some weight.
And the people made her get it back.
No, it was over. My nephews was like, yo, we off Ice Spice, this, that. I'd never seen nobody.
Ladies and
She
gentlemen,
gained that.
I don't got nothing to do with that. She lost her ass.
Tell you what my nephews saying. They was like, when she lost her Yala, they was like, yo. And then she got it right back and they jumped on it like that. Just like that.
Shout out to Ice Spice, man.
Ice Spice from the Bronx.
My man Sauce Gardner.
Nah, Ice Spice. She be with fucking what's her name? Taylor Swift.
Ice.
Oh no, she dating the football player. I seen the guy.
Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, I seen him. I seen him in Carbone. You know what I'm saying? The private joint.
They doing
ZZ
shit like
Carbone.
that. They out of
Oh no, they doing shit like that.
The females is out of here.
No, they doing Carbone. I seen them. I walked in the room. Not everybody gets in that. The room I'm talking about specifically, and they was in that shit. I was like, okay. Because it took me years and years and years to get to the private rooms and the speakeasies and shit where you bump into Dolan or some shit like that. They mad young and they right up in there.
That's telling you what's going on out here.
You know, they got that boost. You remember you used to climb the roof and then they give you the boost and you jump up to the roof when you was a kid?
Yeah, step on somebody's shoulder.
Yeah.
Step in their hands.
The boost. Yeah,
step in their hands and they boost you up. Man, that's how you learn how to do backflips in the hood. Or they go in between.
See what I'm saying?
Dudes and they flip you.
You know, one thing about the ATL, the police been trying to put people way away out there. Like with the Young Thug and the YSL crew and the what's the other one? The YNM Melly and
he from Florida though, I think.
Yeah?
Melly?
I thought he was from Atlanta. He from Florida?
He's Florida, yeah. He's from Florida.
YMN Lucci. One of them
Lucci.
is from Atlanta.
YFN Lucci. Melly is Florida. Lucci is Atlanta.
All right, sorry, Melly. Lucci. Right?
Free Melly.
They've been trying to book everybody out there with them Ricos.
Welcome
they even
home,
tried to book Donald Trump before he went for president.
Trump still got to open. Trump case.
They used that Rico loose-handedly. You know, I watched that whole trial too. And what's your man? I don't know if we should give him a shout out here. Your man,
who?
The craziest witness ever created. What's his name?
Woody?
Oh, Woody. Yo,
shout
this
out to
guy,
Woody, man.
Yo, Woody was out of
Woody,
control.
I think they said he got locked.
No.
If he did, let him
free
out.
Woody back in? Oh, no, Woody fuck if he back in. They gonna give him 10,000 years.
It ain't none of, it's some light shit.
If he hopped the train, they giving him 10.
Street racing. Yeah, he out, man. He was
racing. So he out.
He got a new V. He was racing down Peach Street.
That boy Woody.
Cleveland Avenue.
Woody is on that O.J. Simpson list. I'm telling you. Woody should not even be in Atlanta.
Leave Woody alone.
Woody should be living in like Bahamas or some shit. Because when I'm telling you, if they catch him for hopping the train, they're gonna throw the book at him. And he was straight up, if we gonna listen to him and believe him, like, I can't read, I don't know shit. I don't this, I don't that. Like that boy, they gonna smoke his boots.
I think he was just playing stupid on the stand. And
I mean, it was very, very, very entertaining.
So, you know.
Oh, no. He definitely get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He knew what he was doing. He was throwing them people off. It's crazy, though. Now, it's demographics that's very hot right now. Texas, Houston, I mean, Texas as a whole, New Orleans, very hot.
Now, I look at Texas by itself. Texas is
platinum in Texas alone.
No. I've been in Texas with, I've literally been
tour in Texas.
Where the tour bus had to hide under the overpass because it was tornadoes. Like you could go through Texas for what, 10-hour drive or something? The whole Texas is the biggest shit. And so you have all this Corpus Christi with Selena's from, so my man Baby Bash, and Frankie J. Like I know guys who made a whole life savings, Slim Thug, in Texas. Bun B, UGK, Pimp C,
Trade the Truth.
It could go Paul Wall. You got Johnny Dang, man. Isn't he?
He made a hell of a lot of money.
No, this guy got baguette teeth right now. Like he went to every level. That's like the TV we used to watch Video Music Box with. He went from the regular shits to now he got the flat screens. Yeah. His shits is damn near ice veneers. Nah, I'm telling you, his shit there, he done took it to another like, and I see Johnny Dang everywhere. He be dumb icy.
And he always smiling. He always got the same
What
energy.
a great guy.
Yeah,
what a great guy. But Texas, that's their own area. Like, yeah, it's the South, but to me, it's like their own area. You got Willie D, Bushwick Bill, you got Scarface, you got like I think you can make a living in Texas alone. Like if you popping in Texas, who they got now, my man? Because I'm the biggest, the hardest, they get the biggest, the hardest. Yo, Big X, The Plug, that's a record I wish I made. You know what I'm saying? So when you talking about New Orleans,
Rob 49, what the hell? He going crazy.
You know, I listened to What the Hell the other day and I compared it to Black Rob's Whoa. And yeah, because listen, let me explain something to you. The beat was both infectious. And you gonna like, whoa. If you listen to What the Hell What the Hell What the Hell is his own version of Whoa. 2025.
Yeah,
I'm fucking with What the Hell. Crazy.
Yeah, this shit's everywhere. You better be.
Yeah, but the beat is like, fucking hypnotic. Like that beat right there, that. What the hell are you first see it and you think is a TikTok thing and this, but when you lock in.
Nah, in the club, that shit is slapping. Is she slapping in the club?
No, that shit, what the hell are you?